Sony thought it was a great idea to stop making physical discs for the games starting in 2028. And this is probably their worst idea, worse than their shitty Spider-Man movies. The only reason I can think of that they would do this is that the cost of making these games was too high. But we all know that's some bullshit. Limiting how people use your consoles is not gonna make things more convenient. I mean, I get it, you make more money when people buy digital because you control how much it's worth. Whereas they go to like a Walmart, GameStop, or borrow it from a friend, we can get it for a much cheaper price. But here's the problem. If you're gonna go digital only, why get a PlayStation at that point? Why not go into something like Valve or like a cheap gaming laptop? You don't have to pay for online services, you get bigger sales, you get mods, and not to mention you get some other cool features like emulation as well. I mean, at this point, there's less of a reason to buy PlayStation since everything's gonna go digital. Now, I get that Sony and some people do not give a fuck about game preservation. I mean, who really wants to go out of their way to preserve games like Concord, King Kong, Gollum? Where the fuck? People do not give a fuck about. But what about games that people actually want to play in the future, or games that were genuinely pretty good and people had fun with? Little Big Planet, Destiny, Deadpool, Friday the 13th. What's gonna happen to those games? They're just gonna poof out of existence? What about all the effort that these development teams made to this game? Is just gonna go to waste now because these companies do not give a fuck? Apparently Sony doesn't understand that people buy physical games to actually own the game. It's a license people want. People actually want a copy of this game because people want to keep the games that they paid with their hard-earned money. You buy the game, you own it. No one can take that away from you. If you think otherwise, you're out of touch, you have no idea how the real world works, and you probably had no intimate human reaction in years. Add this onto the list of bad decisions Sony is making nowadays. What a stupid idea, Sony.